Welcome to the Fort Myers area for spring break.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Look at that, dude. It's like a ghost town. Bro, this is Naples during season. Look at this, dude. It's like a ghost town. All right, everybody. So welcome to Naples, Florida. Now, it's actually pretty cold out here. The sand is freezing. Way over there, those buildings are Fort Myers Beach. We'll be over there in Fort Myers Beach later on today. All right, so the good thing is the water temperature isn't too cold. So the sand's cold, the air's cold, but the water temperature is a little bit warmer, and that's good. All right, guys, so the water temperature here is actually decent. It's actually warm. Feels great, actually. So I found a penny here. But see, it's got like a black tar on it. I don't know if it's like from the oil spill. Mira por el lejos que anda. Bro, yo, you look how far away Katie walked. Dude, she's way the crap out there. Y'all, check out how far away Katie is, y'all. It's nice here. Real nice here. So everything you find is covered in this like black tar oil. Okay. So far, it's just a bunch of old crusty coin. It's not the first time I find one of these things. I just don't know what the crap they are. I find them all the time on the beach. Whoa. All right, everybody. So it's 9:25 and the parking lot is already filled up here. And there's already people in line agitating me, telling me where I'm going to leave because they want to take my parking spot. Katie walked forever.
Tiene fuerza y voluntad para bajar de peso.
Sí, he perdido bastante peso ya. We're leaving the beach now. I came to see Dad in Naples, but we're taking him back. He's not feeling too good, so we gotta take Dad back to the house, and then we'll head up to Fort Myers Beach.
I walked 8,000 steps on the beach.
Katie walked all the way to the pass, so she did a really good job. But we gotta get Dad back to the house because he's not feeling too good. He's like, if I was worth $50 million right now. Este tipo, yo, se me va a la verde. Ah, pues tú me estás agitando, bro. Este tipo metido en vela acá con una guagua atravesado así.
Susi.
Ya esta hora él screaming. ¿Han fajado, man? He's like screaming. Wow. ¿Qué es eso? So I'm sitting here at the Walgreens parking lot real quick, and I wasn't able to get it on video, but there was like a complete road rage. The guy on the motorcycle road raged somebody, and it was just crazy. I was able to capture like the last little bit of it, but I'm over here and I just hear people over there screaming profanities at each other. Alright guys, so we're on Bonita Beach Road heading to Fort Myers Beach. It looks like a practical ghost town.
Orca truck.
We're at, yeah. So now we're heading towards the beach. We're on Bonita Beach right now. There used to be an old bait shop right there that was destroyed with the hurricane. And there's a business here that is gone as well. So all of these areas that we're going to be in today have changed a lot. Hurricane Ian brought a 9-foot storm surge to this area, leaving a lot of stuff completely underwater. So I don't know how busy it's going to be on Fort Myers Beach. I'm going to guess it's going to be pretty busy. We left by 9:30 from Naples. We left Naples by about 9:30, and already the parking was full on Wiggins Pass Beach. So here's the Bonita Beach sign right here. And ahead of us is where the Roblox video game starts on Bonita Beach. I want to send a special shout out to my friend Alex in Queens, New York. I know he's watching this video. But if you've ever watched a Roblox video game, that building right in front of us is where the video game starts. And this is the turn on Bonita Beach. All this area was heavily damaged by Hurricane Ian. And we'll see if we can find parking on Fort Myers Beach. If not, we'll just have to do a drive-through video. Either way, our goal is to try to find parking and spend some time on Fort Myers Beach. We may have to try to find a parking garage. We'll see how busy it is. All this area here was completely wiped out by Hurricane Ian. And it's crazy that, wow, look how beautiful the water looks. Unbelievable. It does look gorgeous down here. You can still see there's sand piles everywhere, which is crazy because it's been 3 years almost since Hurricane Ian, maybe?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's been 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good this morning. I saw, like, I don't know if it was jellyfish. I walked all the way to the pass.
Williams Pass?
Yeah. I saw Barefoot on the other side.
Barefoot Beach on the other side, right?
That's my favorite beach.
I know. How did it look? Did it look pretty?
It would look nice. The water looked very shallow.
Look at these houses that they built here. Like, they're all like 4 to 5 stories now.
Yeah.
Crap, now that I think about it, what are these houses, $3 to $4 million now?
Some even more.
That's incredible.
I think that's like 10 million.
No, maybe 5 or 6. Okay, so we're coming up on the first little bridge. This is one of my sheephead fishing spots when I used to live over here. Not gonna lie, other than sheephead, I never really caught anything here. Remember we used to ride our canoes here, baby, and our kayaks?
I used to like coming here and fishing because right here you'd have like some dolphins near the shore.
Oh, there'll always
so you'd be like 10 feet from a dolphin.
Going up the big Carlos Pass Bridge. This is one of my favorite fishing spots as well. It's 35 miles per hour. New pass, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've been out here. New pass. Somebody's walking on the bridge. The view from up here is incredible. People are fishing up here. Water looks beautiful. I guess it's not as clear over here as it was down towards Naples. It's a little bit more mucky this way. Man, so many memories out here. Right behind those mangroves on the left is my redfish spot. It's called Little Carlos right here. And they are redoing this bridge. I know it's a huge construction project, so we'll see what this is looking like. It's going to be massive. I think the old bridge is like an old drawbridge from like the 60s or something, so they got to rebuild that.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a big bridge. It's going to be giant. It's a huge construction site. It's going to be like the one on the other side. Yeah, it's going to be like the bridge over on the north side. Yeah. I don't know what the projected date for this will be, but this will be awesome, won't it?
Yeah.
It's awesome. Look at the size of those freaking pillars. That's wild. Whoa, that car almost hit us.
Yeah.
We came in within a second of dying there. Yeah, this is going to be incredible. Man, the water's murky up this way. It was just like right in Bonita Beach. It was nice in Naples, but it's kind of like mucky this way. Yeah, can you imagine what this is gonna look like? With this massive bridge here. See, the water is clear, like back towards maybe about Fort Myers Beach. It could be clear. Let's just hope it's clear at Fort Myers Beach. It looked beautiful on Bonita Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you were inside the Walgreens, there was like a guy on a motorcycle, and he started like cursing and like kicking a car. I was like, what the crap?
He kicked a car?
Yeah, it was like a violent thing. It was like wild. Even after he drove off, I got the part where he drove off. Even when he drove off, he was like screaming. He was still screaming as he after he left. I Uber drove a guy here not that long ago. Last time I was down here. And the guy was like a jerk. He was just like, he got in the car, I'm like, hey, how's your day going? He's like, you know what, I'm not having a good day. I'm like, you wanna walk? So keep in mind that this area here had like a 14 to 15 foot storm surge. So everything here was like underwater. I know it sounds hard to believe, but the water here would have came above those air conditioning units that you see there. And the further north we go, there's a spot where it was 15 feet storm surge. So the police block here. Look at the civilian support unit. The crap these people are on down here is unreal. Kind of like reminds me like of living in Cuba, where like people wanted to be like government informants, so like they would like volunteer for it. Oh, I have a Dodge Ram. Yeah, there might have been a parade. Yeah, there might have been a parade or something. Luckily, they have like all these cops. They're not like real cops though. These are all like volunteer cops. They're in pretty decent crowds. Like whatchamacallit? Like Panama City Beach, where there's actually crowds. Explain to me how there isn't an Uber surge here.
Because these folks know that they're going to walk.
Yeah, but like, what if like some of them just change their minds, or like one of them gets diarrhea and they gotta go home or something? Like really? Like, give me the GoPro ready. Get the GoPro ready. I'm gonna put it on the side. It's in the middle, right here. You know how you gotta program it. You gotta Ay, Dios mío, mijo. Pero usted come basura, meter un pescozón a ese muchacho para que no. Oh, these are definitely not spring breakers. I'll tell you that right now. Like, if I knew this was happening, I wouldn't have ended up here. Beach.
What?
Do you think we'll actually make it on the Fort Myers beach at this rate? So this area here was like 14 to 15 feet underwater. I'm so sorry I brought you here. Like, we could have been somewhere peaceful.
I'm okay. The only one uncomfortable is you. I'm just existing.
Yeah, Miami Beach banned all fun. I get this understood. If some old white people want to drink alcohol out of the back of a truck, it's legal. But if some spring breakers do it, it's a crime. This is definitely a white-only event. Get that Mayo City! So, like, here's what I find really interesting about Florida, right? Like, every other person here is drinking alcohol in public, which is against the law in Florida. So if they want to drink for their St. Patrick's Day parade, it's okay. It's not a big deal. In fact, I'm seeing people drinking in their cars, so right, it's not a problem. But if spring breakers want to do the same thing and they're old enough to do it, they get arrested. So this is what I find weird about Florida. It's like certain people can do whatever they want because of their demographic. Ospreys. This has got to be the lamest beach vibe of anything I've ever seen. It doesn't feel like a beach town. It feels like a nursing home. The lamest beach vibe ever. Like, it ruined. If there was nobody here, would be a better vibe than this. This is hideous. This is so freaking lame. I'm an important businessman. This is so uncool. This is like so freaking lame out here. Not moving at all. Like, you can literally like get out of your car. Every once in a while you can move like a few inches forward. Like, and I would understand like a long wait if the vibes were worth it. But I'm virtually looking at like nursing home vibes. I'm like, these are like nursing home vibes out here practically. Like, you could literally get out of your car. Like, this This has been sitting here in one spot. This is so uncool. Get me out of here. What on earth? Okay, we've been literally sitting in the same spot now. Literally like an hour. This is insane. Like literally we're just stuck here in traffic. Just waiting, not moving an inch, y'all. The car behind us. Alright, so finally we're starting to move. I don't know if this is a spring break vibe that I would want to be part of, but this is what's going on here. What the crap is that? Yeah, it's definitely a very overbuilt vibe.
Yeah.
How do they call it Vanderbilt? This is overbuilt. It feels very different than before. I thought it would look better when they build more stuff. Like I was really hoping that it would get like a better, like remember like Bonita Beach looked nicer after they built it up.
Yeah.
I guess here it just didn't really set in there right. Yeah, it didn't really like set in right.
Because then they were hassling me about a parking spot.
Oh yeah, they're like trying to convince you to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say the guy was rude because he wasn't.
Yeah.
But he wasn't rude. But I did have a guy ask me about my parking spot.
Yeah.
I told him like, hey, I don't have a key. You're gonna have to wait for a while. I was like, I'm
just trying to put on my shoes, and I'm struggling to put on my shoes.
I think we might be able to find a parking spot. I can't believe that 2.5 years later, this is still like this type of mess.
Mm-hmm.
You know? This is still like pretty chaotic for 2.5 years later.
Yeah.
You'd think by now they would have had like a lot of this stuff cleaned up.
Yeah.
Well, like they would have an ordinance
The
like
junkaroo.
Yeah, like they should have like an ordinance by now where you're like, okay, you know, you can't have like the face buildings by now. It's been 2.5 years. By now, if you're not gonna fix it, you're gonna demolish it. There's no reason why 2.5 years later you're still looking at a destroyed building. You know what I mean? By now, they should be like, okay, you're either gonna fix it, or you're gonna demolish it. But you're not gonna sit here 2.5 years later with a building that's like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This place needs a third bridge in the middle.
It does.
You know?
My library looks pretty nice.
Bradenton needs it too.
Yeah.
Probably Bradenton needs it more than here. At least in Bradenton, it's less ecologically. They don't care about the ecology. See, that's the thing about Florida. Like, the people need more bridges. Oh, we can't build bridges because they're ecologically sensitive areas. Oh, but you can dump all your freaking radioactive waste on the roads. That's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hypocritical how like they won't do stuff for the people, but they'll do stuff for the industries.
Mm-hmm.
Call a biscuit on the beach a biscuit. A biscuit. For real, dude, a biscuit on the beach. Remember these things used to be out on whatchamacallit, on Lovers Key State Park? They got them out here now?
Mm-hmm.
And it still looks like, I feel like, okay, we in Sarasota, we had a storm surge too. It wasn't this bad, obviously. like they've cleaned up a lot about it. I do believe, like, I was like, I hope that, Bradenton and Sarasota isn't as methodical about the cleanup as they were here. And look how nasty the road looks. Like, they just redid this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And look how many people have hit the curb. Like, the curb's black from cars hitting it.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it for a raised curb here? Like, the whole thing's black just from people hitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some, like, these are, like, the only local, you know they're locals because they're not, you know, you can tell they actually live here.
Mm-hmm.
The only locals on the beach today.
Mm-hmm.
I can already see a local. Then why don't you leave if you don't like it? But I'm excited. And I said it. New Yorker, this guy's a New Yorker. A New Yorker, a New Yorker. That's right, Katie. Don't be looking at young people. You're a married woman.
Work on the building.
Oh yeah, there's a building like because it's got the work on it.
Yeah, the Lana guy.
Oh my God. So this area here, I have to admit I like it. So this is the area where I don't even know. Do you want to get out here? I don't even like the one.
No.
It's early enough where we can still make it to Bradenton Beach.
Yeah.
It's not really a nice vibe. It doesn't feel enticing. Like it's just like some people here or there. I wonder if there's a place where we can park. And then of course, you know, Lee County Sheriff, we're not going to tolerate spring breakers having fun on our beaches. We're ready to shoot anybody who doesn't. Anybody seen having fun will get shot. Whack. 1,000.
Get me out of here. This is like...
It's not even fun to be here, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
The Margaritaville looks okay, but...
The vibe is just old.
It feels old. It doesn't feel enticing. It doesn't feel...
It just feels old.
Okay, I'm letting you pass. Nobody else is gonna do this for you today, buddy. What a disappointment.
Yeah.
And you know, like you hear on the news, everybody's like, spring break is off to a full blast on Fort Myers Beach. Like if you listen to the way these people describe it, you would think there'd be vibes here. Like, have you seen what they're saying on the news?
Yeah.
Spring break is off to a great start in Fort Myers Beach. And this is a great start. Literally, like you guys that, you know, if you know, like all these people in other places need to be so thankful that me and Katie exist. To like actually tell you like what's really happening in Florida, because these people are very misleading. Like there's a lot of really misleading things out there. Like they showed like a really fun and packed thing, and like I saw the news reports, I was like, wow, well, spring break is off to a great start in Fort Myers Beach, and you show up here, you're like, dude, this is whack.
My parents' age?
Practically, dude.
I like really don't want to be here.
I know we don't, but we drove a long way, so we're gonna try to find parking. There's parking spots available right there. There might be some more up ahead. We'll see if we can find them. You know, like if you heard what they were saying on the news, right? You would think that this would be like in full swing, like, you know, spring break is off to a full spring in Fort Myers Beach. Bro, the Uber app is dead. There isn't even a surcharge. It's just dead. I think there's a parking spot right there in front of that car. Is that what that is? I think here you have to like take a picture. Oh, or no.
No, that's not a parking spot.
Yeah. It's a cool Rebel Ride right there. That's pretty cool right there. 57? What is it? A 57? 57? We'll have to find parking. Yeah, but like if you guided yourself by what they were saying on the news, you would think that this place was just like, wow, like bursting out the seams, you know? Remember what this used to be like when we used to live here? You couldn't walk on the sidewalk, remember?
You couldn't even
You
get
couldn't
into here.
get in here, yeah. And we couldn't get into it because of a stupid parade. Is that a parking spot?
No, that's a loading zone.
Yeah. Okay, so there's places where we're gonna have to pay like $20 to park, but I think it's worth it. Wasn't there like an okay pizza place somewhere out here?
No.
This is sad. But we're gonna have to get out here and do our videos though. We came all the way over here for it. We're gonna have to find a parking spot and try to make this happen.
Is that parking over here?
Yeah, there's parking over there. We'll find parking. Like, it's not like, even finding parking, like, we're gonna find parking. It's not like there isn't any parking. We're gonna find parking. This upper end of the island has always been kind of like vacant and weird. Okay. Alright, he's gonna let like porta potties here.
Yeah.
We'll get parking. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna have to go for the more expensive parking, I think. It's like, how is this a spring break crowd? This is like all old people. Oh yeah, people. You old people, man. not exactly Panama City Beach here.
Like, I can see brown in the water.
Yeah, it doesn't really look all that great. It doesn't look appealing, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Oh, like,
It's always like, that's the thing about like when we lived down here, it's like
yeah.
every time you came to the beach, it was the same issue, finding parking.
Yeah.
Like in Bradenton, like, you know, at least, okay, if you go to Coquina, there's no way that parking lot's not gonna have at least, even like last year when it got really busy, remember? You could always find at least one parking spot in Coquina.
Yeah.
And it's free parking, that's the other thing. There is no, this is not free parking here, is it?
No.
You gotta pay somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Not only, I think that's like really like the overwhelming benefit of that area is, one, parking is available, and two, it's free.
Yeah.
You know, they opened up the Bradenton Beach parking lots a few nights ago. When I was out there, I was Uber driving on the beach. They opened up the parking spots.
Oh, we gotta get out there in the next few days, hopefully.
The most exciting thing I've seen on this beach is the toilets so far.
Yeah.
It's like the only excitement I've seen since we got here is the toilets.
I don't want to leave. This is just making me tired.
Oh, dude, look at all these old hairy people. Old and hairy.
It's like with spring break, you're expecting to see young people.
Young people, like, dude, what the crap? This is like West Virginia looking people out here.
If I wanted to be around this age, I'd go be around my parents.
Oh, no. Oh. Who wants to see that? We're not gonna find parking here.
Yeah.
These people are leaving, so like these are now they're blocking us in. Yeah. We're just never gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Gosh.
We should have took that parking spot by the Bentley. Oh, that's the exit. Everybody, basically, they're just like sharking the parking lot looking for a parking spot. Everybody's just sharking the parking lot. So, from here, I can tell that it's basically like the same thing as earlier. Just a bunch of old people. Really ain't much happening out here.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of old people everywhere you look. The pier still hasn't got rebuilt. I heard they're gonna rebuild it really huge. Wow. Yeah, these people, like, they had their spring breaks 2 decades ago. Is that a parking spot? No, it's not. Okay. Wisconsin, lots of Wisconsins here. Everybody behind us is stuck because this guy's getting for a parking spot.
Yeah.
And before he gets it, somebody else is gonna pop their way in. Like, he's been waiting for it. Watch. Somebody else is gonna try to take it from him. They're like waving them. Leave, it's my parking spot.
Yep.
Wow, this is so whack.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest, like, if you're going to spring break, go to Sarasota, Siesta Key.
Or even Tampa area, St. Pete
I don't
beaches.
give a crap. Hit me. I'm in a big truck. Go ahead, hit me. It's a big truck. You can hit it all you want to. You need to slow down either way. You're moving too fast. It's not a fun vibe. Like, you go to Panama City Beach and, like, when you're there, you're like, wow, dude, like, you're just like...
It's like, literally, if I wanted to hang out with people my parents' age...
I'd go to a nursing home. What a whack vibe, man. It doesn't even feel, like, lively. It doesn't feel enticing or lively. It feels like... I think the news was very deceitful about what was going on here. They're like, spring break is in full swing.
Of what?
How many do you see any students here? Like, do you see anybody here under the age of 40? Other than parents with their kids. Is this car leaving? Is that a parking spot? It is, ain't it? No, it's an Uber driver. One of those. It's not a real parking spot.
It's not a real parking spot.
I love the 56 Chevy thing looking here. Okay, there's 2 students right there. Like, the only 2 students in town right there.
I think they're a few years older than student.
Okay. No, they're about spring break age. So disappointed, bro. This is more like a nursing home event.
Where are the young people?
Dude, so whack. I'm so disappointed. I really believed what I heard on the news. Like, I was like, wow, they're like, spring break is in full swing in Fort Myers Beach, you know? Oh, those were parking spots by the Bentley. We should have came and took them.
Get me out of this place, Jose.
I'm sorry, baby. I really thought we were gonna be on the beach all day and it was gonna be like a fun night. I hear like all these old people. They just broke up. The county sheriff.
Yeah.
You know, like demolish it. You don't have any plans for it. Demolish it. I just laugh like how in Naples, like we saw road raging people. Like it doesn't fail that you go to Naples and not get road rage, or not see somebody else getting road rage. They're still harassing you.
Yep.
Yeah, we ended up on a cyber stalking thread. I don't know what we're gonna do about this. I think it'll blow off eventually. Anyways, I wish they found out about our YouTube channel. Get me out of here. I drive a Bentley. It's crazy to think that literally it's been almost 3 years since Hurricane Ian, and this is what a lot of Fort Myers Beach looks like. Only difference is now there's like homeless people and graffiti. But the craziest thing is that the vibes are so off. I literally advise you, if you are spring breaking, like skip on Fort Myers Beach and try like Siesta Key, or try Broward County, or try like literally anything else, because Fort Myers Beach, a lot of it still looks like this, but that's not even the problem. You can see a bicycle with a cooler, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a homeless camp here. Well guys, this is sadly what a lot of Fort Myers Beach looks like now. Literally, they haven't cleaned up anything 3 years after the hurricane. Not only is everything graffitied out, but I'm pretty sure there's like homeless camps here. Because oh, there's, what's up, buddy? What's good, man? How you doing, brother? Chilling? You good? I'm good. I'm just doing some urban graffiti, checking it out, man. All right, man. Nice. All right, brother. No, you straight, man. I like the graffiti. That's all, man. But yeah, we should probably leave here. I like this, man. I like it. Oh yeah, man, I feel you though. Yeah, man, they should have put a good piece together. You feel me? Oh yeah, man, that's some good graffiti, man.
So you just coming back from the beach?
Yeah, no, man, it's whack. It's just a bunch of old people, man. I ain't feeling the vibes, man.
Bro, you know what it is?
Yeah.
You gotta drink that wine, Kai. You gotta get a sandwich.
Yeah.
Listen, what you do? You get you a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Oh, I feel you, man.
And then you go to the ice cream shop and you buy a beer.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. I'm out, bro.
You know what? If you don't want to do that, you know
Yeah.
what a good ass idea?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
do, you know, I can't make up my mind.
Yeah.
You know, like two Corona, you know?
I feel you, though.
I'm just like thinking in my head, I'm like, all right, look, you know, you can go to Fowler. They used to have fantasies.
Yeah, man.
They don't have that shit.
Yeah. But I'm out, man. I'm out. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. But this is what the situation out here in Fort Myers, man. I'm pretty sure I'm about to leave, man. Homie ain't too sober, so we just gonna keep it moving. Yeah, this ain't really, let's get out of here. There's like homeless people. I'm trying to take a video in front of this building here. And there's like homeless people, like, I can't understand what he's saying. He's just like mumbling. But anyways, yeah, I didn't put my seatbelt on. I just wanted to get out of there. There's like homeless people in all those abandoned buildings. It's crazy. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. I do look a little bit tired. It's been long. We came up here like at 4 in the morning. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. This vibe sucks. If you want to have some fun for some break, try Panama City Beach. Try Lido Key, Siesta Key in Sarasota. This is not a vibe. Did you catch that? When I walked up behind that building, there was like a homeless guy that came out. He's like, "Are you the owner of the building?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm just taking pictures of the graffiti." He was like trying to talk to me.
Okay.
And And I was like, okay, man, I gotta go. Like, I'm not. He was just like, he was like talking in Fentonese. He's just like, man, I tell you what, you get over to the WD-40. I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in talking to you. I didn't know you were there. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll interview homeless people, but they have to be sober. If you're speaking Fentonese, I'm not
sober-ish.
Yeah, you have to be sober. I'm not going to interview somebody that's, unintelligible.
Then turn left.